Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto and this price analysis update on Zilliqa. We'll take a look at the asset in both the USDT and the BTC pairings and identify a few key levels where we could potentially either look to buy in or look to take profit or even accumulate. We've had quite a good 36 hours. We have had a pullback slightly, but that's due to the current market conditions from Bitcoin all the way down, so we'll take a look at that too. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So welcome, this video is in partnership with Cointelegraph Markets Pro. It's a platform I use on a day-to-day basis to get all my historical data and find out how a price or a certain asset has reacted in the past. So go ahead and check that out. There's a full review on the front page of my YouTube channel, and also there's a link in the description of this video. So this is BTC. We're not looking at BTC, we're looking at Zilliqa. And as you can see, so far we've had quite a significant rise from the lows there at 9 cents up to, what do you say, about 12.5 cents. That equates to you're talking around a 40% gain there since the 27th of October. So that's quite good. A lot of people seem to think, oh, it's a dead asset. That's just because it's not been performing quite as well as some of the other layer ones. We've had Solana, we've had Avalanche, we've had Harmony One, all performing very, very well recently. And you could say that Zilliqa has been lagging behind a little bit. Personally, I'm not holding any Zilliqa anymore. I sold mine probably around 3 or 4 weeks ago. That was due to the news that Colin Miles had left. It was one of the reasons I invested in a project. But I still like the project. That's why I'm covering it still. If an opportunity presents itself, I will reinvest back into the asset. I do like everything they are trying to achieve, and the technology behind it and the blockchain is something I really like to see. The ecosystem is continually growing too. So for now, I'm not in it, but that doesn't mean I will be permanent out of it. Potentially could still be looking at some more entries, whether that's in the next few months or whether it's on the next bear cycle. It gives me an opportunity to buy in, so that could be a period for me to look at then. But looking at the price action currently, obviously we've had that 40% rise. We need to have a look at a couple of levels where we could potentially buy, and for this I'm going to just drop down to the 4-hour time frame and analyze the latest couple of moves. This red level here is an area of weekly support, which it was resistance. We broke out of it, come back, retested it, then pushed up. You'll see that a lot. Whether it's a downtrend or it's an area of support or resistance, usually you get that break to the upside, a retest, and then a push to the upside. So that's an area what usually happens. Looking at the latest move though, so we'll go from the bottom here at 9.7 cents up to that top move there. So far, we have lost this region here at 382, that's 11.5 cents. We've lost that region now, and for me, if you're looking for buys on this asset, I would consider looking around here, around 10.8 cents. It's got a key level here. If you look at this, is a level of support, which was a key area of resistance. If we just mark it up there, as you can see, resistance wick, resistance. If you look all the way through it, was support. Quite a key area that, again, support around there. So that is a confluent area, and that pretty much marries up nicely with this area of support here and this 618 golden ratio. So if you're looking for buys, that is where I would consider placing some orders. We've obviously had a push to the upside. We've had that rejection now due to Bitcoin rejecting. This is an area I would consider placing buys. So 10.8 cents, and then we'll go up and target this next area of resistance up here. This area of resistance is a key area too. If you look on the daily time frame, you'll get a bit of a rough idea that we was using it as support here. And you can see resistance, resistance, resistance. So that's another key level, and it marries nicely up with that negative 0.27 level. So that's where I would consider selling. Either put a part of your bag, or maybe even just 50% of it, or whatever you fancy doing, because I know a lot of people getting frustrated with this asset itself. So if you're looking for areas to just offload a little bit of profit, then that is an area to consider at 13.3 cents. If you're one of the buyers who are getting bullish and you bought it up around here, do not worry, these prices will return. Do not sell in a loss. I think that's one of the worst things you can do, especially on an asset that fundamentally nothing has changed. We had a few issues with the Zilliqa bridge, which probably is around here. That's why the price did tank more than suspected. But it's a good asset. It's a sound asset. So if you bought up here, don't worry about it. The price will return, and I can see in the future it's been a lot higher than current prices, and that will lead me just nicely into a little bit of a price prediction. I've got the Fibonacci set up here from the top of the move here to the bottom, and then we're looking for full retracement. Currently, if we just zoom in here, we're right on this 382 level, so that's an area to consider that we need to break through to, and then we've got a 618 up here. But looking at some levels to target, but we've got 38 cent, 59, 51, 75. That's my price prediction potentially for the end of the year. Whether that's not the end, well, end of the year, not end of the cycle. The cycle could still run on maybe January, February, March. I expect 75 cent end of this year, fingers crossed. Currently doesn't look like it, but things can change really quick in crypto. We've then got $1 and then $1.41. So quite a few key levels there for you to monitor. Maybe use them as price exits. So that could be something for you to look at. If you are wanting more charts like this, by the way, I've got a Patreon up and running active now where we post charts like this every single day. So you'll find that link in the description of this. It's mainly for education, it is for chart setups. It is basically a great community where you can get a great community feeling. If you're new to crypto and struggling how to do things, we've got a lot of advice and help there. So that is a Patreon. You'll find that link in the description. So that's that pair pretty much covered. That's a dollar pair for USDT. For Zilliqa, some buy zones, some sell zones, and then some take profits, maybe price predictions thrown in there too. What I want to do is just take a look at the BTC pairing, which is currently at 187 Satoshis. I'm a little bit bearish on the BTC pairings, and that's just due to the fact that I'm bullish on Bitcoin. And whenever you're bullish on Bitcoin, the altcoins in the BTC pairings, not the USDT, the BTC pairings start to drop. So when they're dropping, Bitcoin's going up, and that's how Bitcoin dominance works. Bitcoin dominance, if you just look at this, for example, here it is. We'll just go to a weekly time frame. This is a bit of a setup I did ages ago. This should have been a good time to buy Bitcoin when the dominance was really low. Ride that wave up. Once Bitcoin dominance is high, you then buy altcoins and wait for a retracement, and that's how you should be doing it with. If you're going from Bitcoin to altcoins, that's how you should trade it, by using a Bitcoin dominance chart. But looking at this currently, just have a bit of a zoom in. We'll look back on a daily. I'll zoom in here. So we've obviously had a great wick, and the BTC pair has followed the USDT pair up, but I'm still honestly looking at orders down here at 115 sats. I think personally that could be a great area for you to buy in if the Bitcoin does go on a massive rally. I'm still expecting it to do that. So just monitor that, and if Bitcoin's pumping, you're going to see the altcoins starting to drop in the BTC pairings. If you're looking for a bit of a sell zone, we've got this weekly level of resistance at 238 sats. So that's a key area you could look at targeting. So that's going to pretty much do it for the analysis on Zilliqa. I just want to finally show you this. So this is a trading indicator I've been testing out. It's called the Valkyrie trading indicator. This is a 5-minute time frame here. Currently using it as a scalping tool. I just want to show you a few things. So this green band here is area of resistance. Purple band is area of support. And then looking at these red dots here, these give you RSI overbought. So that would have been a great signal to sell, because we hit that level of resistance, where RSI was overbought. Bang, drop down to, we even dropped all the way down to here. And look at that green dot, purple band of support, breakthrough upside. If you want to potentially check out that trading indicator or get daily trading calls, you will find that link in the description. Again, that's for Valkyrie trading indicator, and that works on any time frame, any asset, any pairing. So that's going to do it for today. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.